This video is brought to you by Privatyze. Our third concept of privacy is identity is not always guaranteed on the internet. When you walk around town, buy something in a grocery store, or invite someone into your home, you automatically assess the intentions of the people you see or interact with, and whether they really are who they say they are. Oftentimes, this happens subconsciously, and you may have feelings of trust or distrust towards someone. These feelings are your brain telling you whether you need to be careful in that situation. For example, walking into your local bank, you're sure that you can safely hand over money to be deposited into your account. Similarly, it's totally normal to go into the post office to mail a package, trusting that the person behind the counter will not open it. You wouldn't think twice about the legitimacy of these places, or the people that work there. This is because many contextual clues tell you that this is the bank or the post office. In these kinds of situations, all of these clues help you intuitively decide who to trust. Now, imagine doing all of these things online. You get an email from your bank letting you know that your account has been compromised. You click on a link that seems to take you to the bank's website, and it asks for your username and password. What clues can you use to make sure that you're really at your bank's website and not a fake site? The website might have the proper logos and look like what you remember, but in reality, anyone can easily copy the graphics from the real website. The URL may also look like what you remember, but even that can be faked or altered. Ultimately, it's hard to absolutely guarantee you're in the right place. This type of email scam is called phishing, and it's very common. Now, say you want to send a birthday email. You'll first need an internet connection, so you decide to connect to your coffee shop's Wi-Fi. But how can you know whether it is indeed offered by the coffee shop owner? The person living upstairs could have named their Wi-Fi the same as the coffee shop, just as easily. Now, imagine you log into your social media and see that you have a direct message from your friend. She says her car broke down and she left her wallet at home, and needs you to send her money so she can pay for a tow. How can you be sure it's actually your friend and not someone who guessed her password and is using her account to trick people into sending them money? On the internet, it's much more difficult to verify the identity of a person or organization. Without the many clues we use in offline interactions, our intuition can sometimes fail. However, you can still protect yourself by being alert and looking for additional information. And how might someone do that? Well, use your imagination. Always ask yourself whether an online identity matches the physical person based on their behavior, way of speaking, and knowledge of shared experiences. If something feels wrong, don't trust that the person online is who they say they are. And if you're unsure, try contacting the person some other way. For example, try to call your friend to find out if she really is in need of a tow, or whether she actually forgot her wallet at home. If something sounds too good to be true, like the prince of a faraway country wanting to give you a large sum of money for a small favor, it probably is. Keep your account information secure. If you're using a web browser, check that the URL for any website you log into has a closed padlock symbol in front of it. And if you're using apps on your phone, make sure it's from the official app store. Be careful about connecting to any unknown Wi-Fi networks. Use different strong passwords across websites. If you're worried about remembering passwords on many different websites, use a password manager. Password managers only require you to memorize one single password, which they use to protect all of your other passwords. Check the facts. Be very wary if anyone asks you for identifying information or an account password by phone, email, or direct message. Most legitimate services would never contact you out of the blue and demand that you verify your identity in this way. Don't respond to the caller on the phone or reply to the message, and don't click any links that they send you. For example, if you get an email that says it's from your bank telling you that your account has been compromised and they need your password to fix it, contact their customer service using the contact info on the bank's public website. Anytime you're not sure whether a link in an email, message, or website leads to a bank or company's actual website, just don't click on it. Instead, do a quick web search for the company. A well-known company's actual website is likely to appear much higher up in the search results than a fake one. And if you're signing up for a new app or service or buying something from an unfamiliar company, do a quick search of the name to make sure it's legitimate. In conclusion, identity isn't guaranteed on the internet, but you can protect yourself by remembering that the assumptions you make about identities in the offline world don't work online, staying vigilant for things that seem out of place, and taking steps to verify the identities of the individuals and organizations you communicate with. If you thought this video was helpful, please share it with a friend or drop us a comment below. Thanks for watching. For more information, please visit privatyze.io.